there, welcome back to the Teeny Tinkers channel. My name is Rosie and I make ball jointed doll and craft related content. Today I'm doing an unboxing and a face up from a practice head which came all the way from Alice's collections. But more so than doing a voiceover to kind of tell you what I'm doing with the face up, etc., I thought I would take this opportunity to chat about practice heads and where to find legit ones that don't hurt artists or support recasters. I have heard so many people say that they purchased or suggest to other people to purchase recast heads in order to practice modifications or face-ups without ruining their expensive head. However, any face-up is removable if you seal properly with MSC, Aleene's, or another matte. But let's pop back to the unboxing for now. While it did take a few months to arrive, I am very impressed with the quality of this box and the head. There's also a signature magic eraser from Alice's collections and a pair of MSD glasses I ordered a while back. Of course, there's also some eye putty and some eyes, which I actually wasn't expecting either. Speaking of not expecting, this doll head for $20 came with a head plate and a COA. For $20, I was not expecting this much, but I am so pleasantly surprised. So practice heads, let's talk about them for a bit. They are of no different quality than a standard head. Practice heads are cast out of the same resin the company uses for all of their dolls. They do tend to be cheaper because they will have simpler features and therefore are easier to make than a sculpt with a lot of character. The biggest difference between a practice head and a regular doll head is that you can't buy a practice head as a full doll, full set, or even with a face up from the company. So I think the first place to explore is, where do you even get a legit practice head? You can do what I did and order through a dealer or the company directly that offer practice heads. Companies that offer practice heads that I can rattle off the top of my head would be Doll Legend, Lutz, Doll Family H, and there's so many more. As I mentioned, I got mine from Alice's collections. It's an MSD Doll Legend head and it cost me $20 USD, all in all, free shipping, everything. You will be hard pressed to find a recast head that cheap. They had other sizes and skin tones too. This is a Nuoyi, their MSD sized practice head. Also, don't be scared of the face-ups in the company photos. I feel like they did this Doll Legend girl really dirty with her company face-up. She is so much cuter in person and actually reminds me a little bit of a mini Fee, which I was, again, pleasantly surprised about. Alternatively, if you don't want to order through a dealer or from a company, if you have access to a 3D printer, there are free BJD files on thingiverse.com. You just have to search BJD. I will, of course, include all links in the description. You can go take a look yourself. There are also C-grade heads like Choupie and Logan dolls floating around, especially in the secondhand marketplace, which make for awesome practice heads for mods and face-ups. I would say if you're buying a C-grade head, it's probably going to be a little more difficult to do a smooth face-up, but you could practice your hand at modding it or sanding, smoothing, just look at it as like a real project and like learning tool, I guess. BJD Saviors on Facebook is a really good group for junk parts and damaged things. If you follow some doll artists, they'll also sell miscast heads for a steep discount. Overall, heads are the cheapest part of the doll, and you can find them practically everywhere for less than $100 and as low as $30 on the Facebook or Instagram marketplaces. Another option, if you like to just use what you've got on hand, is go to the thrift store and purchase some old secondhand dolls. Maybe they need a lot of love. It really doesn't matter. All you're going for here is the head sculpt and the face shape. Dolls with embedded or inset eyes will work especially well for practicing BJD face-ups, but all you need is a little bit of acetone or nail polish remover, and you can just strip the makeup and practice drawing eyebrows, eyeliners, lipstick, etc., and try your hand there first before moving into the actual resin category if it's new to you. Now, if you're not just after the head and you're really looking for more of a full doll experience for mods or whatever, there's still no need to go recast. You can get one of these practice heads for $20 and then put it on just a hinge jointed body for a while. Or if you really want a full BJD, which I get it, go with Resin Soul or Bobobi. They have dolls that are like $150. Doll Leaves also has super inexpensive dolls. True Love BJD has super inexpensive dolls, like comparatively. I could do a whole video on BJDs under $200. If you would like to see that, please let me know and I'll look into doing that for you guys. I mean, while not perfect, I thought this girl was super fun to paint, and I thought she turned out pretty cute. Again, my face-ups aren't perfect, but I did really like her overall vibe when I was done. I decided to leave her on the placeholder body I purchased for an artist head I have on the way. Once that head is completed and in my hands, I'll probably swap her out and then continue using her as a practice head. But for now, I was really pleased with her whole pixie look, and I gave her these white inner corners and then later on some white freckling, which I have never done on a doll before, but I will absolutely do again in the future. That's the whole reason of buying practice heads, to getting to kind of trial things out and really learn how to do face-ups or different things you can do in a face-up without having to strip and repaint one of your expensive heads all the time. After I put her together, my youngest daughter named her Lola, I believe, and I think that is a really good name for her. If you've purchased a practice head and it came from somewhere I didn't mention, please let me know where you got it or comment it below. I would love to learn new places to find practice heads and be able to share that with everyone viewing the video. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new here, I hope you do like the content and will consider subscribing. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, so it'd be really awesome if you hung out and watched with me. I'm also hoping to hit 1,000 subs by February. If you could help, that would be awesome. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!